Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. We are continuing on this journey through my intense shopping addiction this month with yet more books. I picked up a new release, one that from a publisher I haven't tried before but have wanted to. And then I picked up some from my wish list. Just because. I also have the two remaining Rita Berman books that I was missing. Well, two of the three. I think one of them's the best of, and I'm not picking that one up because it's compilation of the other books. So, and there may be one of hers I'm missing or something, but I got a couple of hers coming too. Like, I literally started picking stuff off my wish list and just literally said, okay, enough. So, let's get started, maybe. Yeah. Alright, first up is this one, which has been on the list for a while. It's called Mystical Cats in Secret Places, a cat lover's coloring book. This is a little zendoodly, but I think I can make it work. Catnip for cat lovers. If you want to pause and read that. Alright. This is illustrations by Hanna. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So this is a double-sided book. Oh, and I meant to compare it. It is a large, like, very wide book. Not quite as tall as the standard coloring book, but extra wide. So kind of like Joanna Basford. Kind of. I really like that first page. The cover page. I don't typically do cover pages like how they're depicted, but woo, goodness, that's a lot going on. I love him and the little... Sorry, I'm trying very hard to get both sides of the page, and because of the way I think I might have my lighting situation figured out, I ordered something off of Amazon that I'm hoping will make it look a lot better. So hopefully by the end of the week, if I'm doing videos then, it'll look a little better. I love him in the little spacesuit though. That's super cute. Like a steampunky one. I'm getting Marjorie Sarnett vibes from this, really and truly, with like some mandala work thrown in some of these. And of course they're double-sided, so gonna have to test some gel pens. It's a very cute book, though. It's going to be really interesting to figure out what works well in these books. Some of these small sections, like, I think maybe some water-based markers could be used in here. Just have to test. Oh, doesn't he look fancy? And the thing is, like in this case, I could black out like everything in this background if I wanted to, and just keep the mushrooms and like this part and then the actual mushroom here and all that. Like, you don't have to fill in every little bit and crevice, or you could use a solid color like all through here if you wanted to make them a little less complicated. I like that one a lot. I like the butterfly one too, and that one. These are going to be real, like, investments I can see, though. Like, I feel like very significant time investments on these. Oh, I like this one where he's sitting there on the apple and the little worm is in the apple. Or caterpillar or whatever he is. See, I feel like in some of these with some of the bigger sections, maybe watercolor, maybe like ink tints. These are really, like, I mean, just incredible pages just in terms of the artists that drew these. Like, the amount of time this must have taken. I like that one. And the pirate one. I always love anything pirate. I'm a fan. Feels like pretty thick paper too. Like, this is not super thin. Like, maybe even a little thicker than like Joanna Bastard. I can't say for sure 100%, but you can hear it. I mean, and it feels really smooth. So, oh, I like that one. Illustration index. Okay. So I guess these are all the page numbers. I thought they would, like, have names. But there's a lot of images in here. What was that, 80 images? So, pretty substantial book. Very cool. Glad to add that to my collection. Like I said, I anticipate those are going to feel like big project pages. And to help things along, I may do this first one like the cover, just so I feel a little more prepared and inspired to do this book. So, next up, Joshua Dunbar's latest, which is Forest Animal Mandalas. I've been the love for mandalas has been growing in this house, particularly since I started doing the mandalas with the color cubes, and I really like freeform mandalas like this. Sometimes well, I say freeform, it's not really freeform. I don't know how to explain it, but this is different to me. So this is by Joshua Dunbar. I don't think he's had a mandala book before this. Okay. Sorry, just checking my phone. Waiting on an update. So I was really excited to see his interpretation of mandalas, and I tell you guys, I love it. Like, again, this front cover, I could see myself just doing this. Like, it's just super cute. Love that. This one he noted on, it might have been Instagram, where he said, one thing you could do is the different seasons, like different seasonal colors. And I thought that was a great idea. So I might do that for this one. Oh, I love that one. Oh, that would have been incredible for Foxy February. Oh, I love that. These are so beautiful. I love the owl. He's so cute. And so some of my, again, this feels like a very fall type of picture. Some of my Color Cube palettes would actually work for these as well. Are these little skunks? Oh my gosh, they're sleeping skunks. I just cannot. That is too stinking cute. I love the flow of this one. It just feels like just very, very flowy with the long lines and stuff. I love the look of that one. I don't know. I get it just like his mandalas are beautiful, and the one I showed yesterday by Alexandra Frenzies, like hers are beautiful too, but like they're each unique and beautiful in their own way. Like I love each of the books for different things. That's why I love the fact that with mandalas, like, and see this one, he's in different little positions, which I think's adorable and like a cute touch and a little way to mix things up. I love that. I love how even with mandalas you can be creative and do unexpected things, and it just doesn't have to be like, I love the pattern ones that are just straight patterns, but I love the ones that are a bit freeform. I love the ones that have slightly different, like it changes a little bit as it goes around. Like I just, and that was the thing. I think I used to get bored with mandalas because I felt like just the same pattern, like it would just get boring after a while. But now, oh, again, just the flow on this one. Um, but the more mandala books, how I'm being choosy about my mandala books and the variety in them is really, oh, I love this one. Love it. It's just something about those long lines like that. I'm loving it. And see, look, he's actually, you can tell if you saw my video Sunday. We got 5, we got actual paw pads. Well, you got the dew claw there, but you with the correct number of toes. I'm teasing you, Josh. If you saw my Sunday video, you'll understand that reference. The beauty, the sheer great way you can tell the difference in hand-drawn art. As if that's the proper number of digits. Though, if it's fantasy, I guess they could have, again, the long, it's, like I said, oh, these are so cute, y'all. I just cannot. And I love forest animals. Like it's, I think, I used to say jungle type stuff was my favorite, but I really think just your typical forest animals are my absolute favorite thing. I'm terrified to color them. Terrified to color them. But if it's forest animals doing people things, if it's forest animals just chilling and vibing and doing their thing in their environment, I don't know about bees. At least they're not wasps, so I guess that's acceptable. But like chipmunks and squirrels and foxes and just, oh, I love the eyes on the moon there. It's so cool. I do. If it's a forest animals book and it's drawn well, and like I said, it can be them just vibing in their environment, or it could be them doing people things or whatever. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Let's just be real. So bonus page from Hello Country Spring, which I'm excited to get into. This is Hello Country Fall. And Totally Outrageous 80s. I really want to do another 80s page soon, and use my new neon Copics I picked up, because I love those colors. They look so fun. Easy Spring. And I believe this is Easy Fall. Yep. So you get a bonus page from each of his books, which is very cool. Joshua, if you're watching this, Joshua, I'm not sure what you prefer, but I absolutely adore this. I love, it feels so unique, even though it's a mandala book. I dig it. I dig it, yo. Like, totally cool. Anyway, Kawaii Pets. So I don't have any Alice Mills publishing books, which may come as a surprise because y'all know I do love my color by number. I kind of like the cross-stitch books, but I was a little worried that it was so hard to read that I'd have trouble reading the numbers because my eyesight's not that great. But then they're also doing just Mosaic versions of their books as well now. And so I saw this one on Lisa's Coloring Corner. Hi, Lisa. I think she was coloring out of this one during a coloring chat. And I was like, I've been trying to decide on one for a while. And I was like, I think there's a Halloween one, though I don't know if it's in the Mosaic version yet. But as soon as I saw the Kawaii Pets, I instantly was like, yep, this is it. So I did get the premium paper version, which is the slicker paper I was talking in yesterday's video about. For me, I prefer the glossy paper because it doesn't soak up my markers as much. So even though depending on who you're purchasing from, the book may be a little more expensive. If I'm burning less markers going through it, then it's actually like the better buy for me. But I love using markers. So if you use pencil or something, you might prefer the standard paper. So now the trouble here is the shiny paper has trouble with the lighting. So if you want to read, yeah, starting in the back of the book. That's what I typically do. So in books like this, and like the A.J. Quennell books, Kira Shershniva, not so much Kira Shershniva, I used to, but like now I can see it well enough, so I don't mind. But in these, I typically start at the back of the book and work my way forward, because the back of each page has the colors you're going to use. And so sometimes, like if I colored this one first and then flipped this over, it might be hard to read this because of the alcohol marker on the other page. So you get like a little thumbnail of what it looks like, and then the colors you're going to use. And I apologize for the shiny. still have that shiny. I may not show all these. I may just show a few, because you're really just looking at a big blank page. But of course, I love the kitty one. The hamster one looks adorable. I kind of like the ones that are mystery and you don't know what they look like, but I can also see the benefit of knowing which ones you have. But these look adorable. Actually may flip through these and just show you the thumbnails. All these look so cute. You ask a lot of questions. I love that. I love the puns. Oh my gosh. I just love it for the puns. These look so much fun though. Tiny Prancer. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there were puns in this. Why didn't anyone tell me? But these look so cute. I'm excited. Oh, there's 2 kitties. And an iguana. Oh my gosh. These look so cute, y'all. I love that there's little fish in there too. It's representing all kinds of pets. I mean, some people have monkeys as pets. You can do color testing back here. Excuse me. So here, oh, okay, this is helpful. So here's the cross stitch series. And then here's the ones that are available in the Mosaic version. So the Kawaii Cuties, oh well, I could see myself getting all these eventually, but like the Magical Forest Folk, Halloween Spooks, that was the one I was thinking about. Kawaii Cuties. I'm going to try really hard, really hard. To do this book first, then buy the other ones as I need one to complete. Like, I don't need them all right now because I'm really only going to work in like one at a time, but I am a fan, so. Alright. 2 books I picked up to kind of finish out my collection. I picked up one of the books I didn't have for Maria Trolle and a book from Hanna Karlzon. I'm making all kinds of noise. I'm sorry. These are just older books of theirs that weren't like first must-haves, but I do like their art so much. You know, this is like collection syndrome. I do want to own as many of their books as I can. So this is Twilight Garden. I'm sure this has been flipped through dozens of times. It's hardback with cream colored paper. I love her black background pages. And her kitties. I believe Maria Trolle now has a book out that's like got a collection from her books. I do have, I'm probably not going to get that one. I think it's called Universum. I don't think I'm going to get that one. However, I did pick up Grains of Gold from Hanna Karlzon because I absolutely adore the original images in that one. Now, Maria Trolle might have done that with Universum. I'm not 100% sure, so you may want to look and make that decision for yourself. But I think I mean I might get it eventually, but again, that's not on my list. But The Grains of Gold, I love the unique images in that book that Hanna Karlzon has. In fact, that was like, I think the first official Hanna Karlzon page I did was the double page spread, the space one from their Grains of Gold book. I tell you, these black background pages, y'all, they just pop. Like, I find that just very visually soothing. I love that picture. Love that picture. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I knew that was in here. Oh, I like that one too. And that one. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, this drives me crazy. However, I do like the fact that I just broke the spine on this book and I can actually get nicely in there. It's still going to be a pain to color. However, the fact that I was able to easily... Oh, this is stitched. That's probably why. So this is a stitched binding, and that's probably why I was able to do that. So it's not as difficult to get into this one as, say, like a Kirby Rosanna's, unless I just busted the book apart. And I feel like chaos would reign if I suddenly started like taking apart my books. The carefully curated chaos that is my coloring space, I feel like would just absolutely fall to pieces. It is, again, a house of cards, if you will, and if I start taking apart books and doing all that, then it's just... Now see, this one feels like it'd be a little harder to get into the binding on that one. I like that owl one. But I just feel like it would just all fall apart. Just a house card. Just poof. You take one out, it's gone. Feel like that is pretty much the explanation for my life lately, y'all. It is a carefully curated series of events and caffeine and sugary things that keeps me going. And you take one of those things away, and medications, and you take one of those things away. I love this picture. It's all gonna just fall. It's just all gonna fall apart. I like a lot more pictures in here than I thought I would. I don't know why I waited to get this one. I'm crazy. I think I figured out that, like, her older books and her books that I've gotten from Book Depository have the cream color. Or is it the other way around? One has cream color and the other one has the white background. And I can't remember which is which. I almost prefer the cream background on hers. I wouldn't say that... Ooh, that one is busy. It's cute. Yeah, again, just that... The double page spreads and that art just getting in there, and that crevice just oh my gosh, just ooh, twitch. Last one up, we have Magical Dawn. Again, just trying to finish out my Hanna Karlzon collection. Hopefully. I just was looking just to make sure. Because I had these on the list, and I was like, boy, this would be real funny if okay, so the English books are the ones with the cream colored paper. It's the non-English books that have the white paper, because I only have one non-English of the Maria Trolle, and it's got the white paper. And I might, I don't know, maybe I'll just do the cream paper on that one now that it's out in English, and then y'all benefit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Magical Dawn, Hanna Karlzon, hardback. Thunk thunk. I'm getting just tired and goofy. And this is from 2017. Dig the Frog. And little fangs poking out. I feel like a page is stuck there. Guess not. I like that one. I'm really kind of feeling that page, even with the spider. I'm kind of feeling that. I don't know. I think I'm really kind of trying to look for a distraction right now. I'm just so tired, and like, I know if I started playing that page, I would just start feeling so overwhelmed. Ooh, I like that one. That's not so bad with the binding. At least that picture isn't as complicated into the binding. Very pretty. Ooh, I like that one a lot. With all the stars, I think that's really pretty. Though, it's kind of weird because it's like, where does... I guess that's where all these little loops happen. was like, where does she end and the background starts? But I guess that's the point of it, is it's supposed to look freeform. I really struggle with like freeform like that. Like I feel like I have to have lines and things in order, and wow, that is a, I feel like I've seen a bunch of people do this picture, or maybe it was one really similar to this. But like the open-ended spaces like that, or where lines are kind of suggested but not actually drawn, I really struggle with. Like I feel like I have to have absolutely defined lines, or it just really breaks my ability to be able to figure out how to color a page. So, and there we go. So, um, as of right now, I don't think I have anything else coming this week. Though if something, I think one of the Rita Berman books was already shipped. It might get here early. Um, there's also, I feel like, maybe a new release coming soon. So like I said, as stuff trickles in, I'll probably either just do one-offs or wait. Oh no, I take that back. I've got two more books coming Wednesday from a artist that I have not. I own some of their Etsy one-offs, but I don't own any actual books of theirs. So those will come Wednesday. We will do probably a flip through of those on Wednesday, and then Friday is when I'm supposed to be getting Gnome Sweet Gnome from Teresa Goodridge. So, yeah. We're going to have to see how the rest of the week goes. I am still waiting on an update. I recorded all this on Monday because Sid is at the vet right now, and I'm waiting for an update, and I don't know what that update's going to be, so I wanted to go ahead and record ahead of time just in case. Of course, by the time this airs, I will probably know more in one way or another. Y'all will know how things are going, because I will keep y'all updated through the community page and through Instagram and Facebook. So I hope, and I mentioned this in Mondays, but just in case you missed that one, the exam that I had to take to finish out my certification process for my 6-month mark for my team, like the big thing I've got to get certified in. I passed my exam on Monday, submitted all my materials. An internal team has to review them before they assign me my official status on my role. So fingers crossed no issues come up from that, and if so, that will be a big weight off my shoulders, and I'll basically have hit, all my expected levels of growth during my 6 months. So that would be quite an achievement that I could take a brief moment and breathe about before I move on to the next thing. But like I said, it's been hard to enjoy that accomplishment just because of Sid and everything. So anyway, hope you guys are having a better week than I am, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.